Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in, just like that scene out of Godfather.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Or, if you prefer, The Sopranos making fun of the Godfather.
So, cheer me up, babe.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Huh? Zappuccino. Fucking spitting image.
Vincent Rizzo.
Please. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Fucking Bungie, man, I just can't quit you. Why you gotta do this shit when Mass Effect Andromeda is right about to come out? You know, out of all the fucking scenarios, I didn't think Bungie would fucking update Destiny the very next week after Mass Effect actually releases. Fuck, I was all set to play Mass Effect Andromeda. Wasn't gonna worry about anything else for the next few months, and then you roll this shit out. And now, I have to make some decisions. It's like the YouTube auditor debating whether to fuck himself with a dildo or his own hand. Now, as you guys can probably hear, my voice is a little raspy, this cold is getting to me, my throat is hurting, I've been coughing out my damn mind, so obviously I sound a little different. I'm a little sick, but that's okay. I can still do my commentaries in this motherfucker. So, for those of you who don't know, Destiny is rolling out some brand new recycled content. Hell yeah, man. Nothing says like something new like giving you something old in this motherfucker. Well, at the very least, they're not charging you for this shit. You know, unlike other games that rhyme with the words ball of cootie. Hey, let's charge you $15 for 4 maps motherfuckers bought 10 years ago only for $10. Oh, they'll love that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Then you think you're gonna throw in some of these microtransaction packs that all these kiddies love nowadays? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody thinks that shit is a bargain, man. Fuck, man. Activision gonna Activision. We know that shit, man. But anyway, getting back into this shit, Bungie has given me a gaming dilemma. For the past 2 or 3 months, I've been sitting here waiting for some Andromeda content. The days are getting closer. The game is about to release. It's a week away, and I can finally play some co-op again. Finally revisit a game that I have been waiting for 5 years. And these motherfuckers come strolling back with a Vault of Glass. With a challenge mode too, no less. And of course, they're bringing back some of our favorite guns, like the Fatebringer, Mythoclast, and updating everything with new challenges. They're reworking Crota's End in this motherfucker so that shit isn't probably soloable anymore. You know, because basically that shit was like a goddamn strike mission in this motherfucker. Plus, they're adding the largest challenge book where you can track all your progress to see how much of this shit you can accomplish. God damn, man, why you gotta roll out all this tempting shit? Why couldn't you just do what the fuck you did last year? Give us a new strike mission where we run an old strike mission backwards. At least that shit was finished after like 2 fucking weeks. Instead, all the raids are coming back, all the new cycle rewards, all the nostalgia of playing the Vault of Glass again is pulling me back to this motherfucker. And I need to split my time between 2 games when I already have limited fucking gaming time already. I can't stay up to fucking 2 a.m. every day playing this shit. I can't have marathon weekends like I used to have before when I didn't own a home and need to do maintenance on the motherfucker every day. Man, fuck me, you know, Saturdays, you start with cleaning, you run your errands, eventually in the summertime, there'll be some yard work, people be coming over for barbecues and shit. Seriously, it's bad enough when you have one side chick, now a second side chick comes along and you can't fucking choose. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to play both. I intend to play both. I intend to get everything in Destiny while playing Mass Effect at the very same time. Since I can't clone myself in the next 2 weeks, oh man, that'd be fucking amazing if I could though. But anyways, Destiny has a 13-page book that's going to require some tasks to be completed. I already know before I even open the book, I'm going to be at least halfway done with that shit. A good portion of the shit is retroactive, and I've done all the story missions, every quest, beaten every raid, every challenge, maxed my Grimoire, collected all the ghosts, all the Siva, ranked up all factions on each characters. Yes, my Titan, Warlock, and Hunter are like ranked 45 or so in each faction. So that's 150 ranks per character, 450 ranks or so overall. I've been to the Lighthouse, I got my Wrecking Ball medals. But anyway, the main thing that I want to do is the raids. Regardless of how good or how crappy they were, the raids were my favorite part of Destiny, and now the Vault of Glass and Crota are being reworked, and I believe King's Fall is going to be getting some additional changes. I want to do all that shit all over again. Because the best times I had in Destiny was completing the raid with friends, especially once we learned the shit. Once we were basically speed running, fucking around, making fun of people who fucked up like Smelly or Sky. Oh man, Smelly not knowing the fucking light pillars would disappear when you step on them in the Wrath of the Machine, basically fucking us over when we tried to jump on the shits and they were all gone. Or Sky pushing people off the jumping platforms in the erection section. You know, cracking jokes on people during the raids were the best parts of that shit. I want to collect that shit all over again. Get all the gear in each raid or whatever the fuck it is, these new ornaments, even though there's no fucking vault space. So my main goal is to do at least the fucking raids. That's all I want to do. Of course, there are other minor things in Destiny that'll be completed over time, but some of that crap I could get done whenever I have the chance. You know, I need to do strikes, I need to play Trials of Osiris, Crucible, or whatever, but that shit I could do on my own whenever I feel like I want to play this motherfucker. But the raids need people, and Trials I would like to get out of the way as quickly as possible, since I think all I really need to do is just kill people. I've already been to the Lighthouse and got the Wrecking Ball medals like I mentioned, so I don't need any of that shit. And I know with Mass Effect coming out, some people who play Destiny are rightfully not going to be returned. After all, who the fuck wants to play a 3-year-old game when something shiny and new is coming out? So I need to balance my time between the two games. But this is the perfect time for people to get into Destiny games with me, and certainly Mass Effect. For those who want to be on my raiding teams, by all means, send me a friend request. Send me a message at least that you want to do the raids, not just some random message like, hey, I want to be on your friends list. No, tell me it's part of the raids and shit like that. You know, I'm down for knocking out the raids as fast as possible, then switching back over to Mass Effect Andromeda for the remainder of the week, then knock all that content out that motherfucker until the weekly reset. My goal is to get all the content in Destiny done as quickly as possible, so that way I can return back to Mass Effect and binge on that motherfucker. I'm actually going to be skipping the campaign on Andromeda at the start. Eventually I'm going to play that shit, but I want to jump right into multiplayer, rank up, get all that shit out of the way, get all my guns, rank my characters as quickly as possible. That way I'm kicking ass in that motherfucker. In addition to that, I'm thinking of bringing back my live stream challenges. You guys remember when I used to run 2 raid teams on a Saturday, whatever the hell it is, and the winning team that runs it the fastest gets to submit whatever they want to the Hip-Fire commentary series? Well, except for fucking Minecraft, I ain't taking that shit anymore. But everything else was fair game. I'm thinking of bringing that shit back, since they're supposed to be bumping these raids up to the correct light level. Then I won't need to make any kind of like modifiers or changes or shit like that. Obviously, since I need to run my raids all the week, it'd be cool to do it on the live stream with some people. Just gotta find 2 teams, 10 motherfuckers, to go through that shit as quickly as possible. And obviously, the winners will get rewards depending on whatever the fuck the reward is, depending on if we actually beat the motherfucker. Who knows? If people want to do the live stream challenges down the road, we could certainly do that. Now, once I complete my Destiny book, chances are I won't play that game again until the sequel. I'll be playing Mass Effect Andromeda the whole time, enjoying multiplayer, getting all that free DLC that they offer with the maps and the characters and shit like that. And then come September, when the sequel of Destiny comes out, I'll probably have to do this whole balancing shit all over again. Find time to play Destiny 2, find time to play Mass Effect Andromeda and all the DLC, to be like a fucking juggling act and shit like that. And it's the only way to satisfy my fix for both games, because obviously I was hoping these shits were not going to go head to head at some point. I mean, I knew at some point they were probably going to have to overlap in this motherfucker, but sure enough, I got a 1-week delay from new content in Destiny, recycled, and the brand new Mass Effect Andromeda game. But shit, man, these 2 games are going to be killing my fucking game time for the next 2 years or so. So anyway, those who want to send me invites, feel free to send me those friend requests. That way we could jump into some raids once the new content comes out. That way we could jump into Mass Effect Andromeda. Let me know if you're down for live stream challenges and shit like that. That way I have something that I can play with my subscribers and shit. On Tuesday, when Mass Effect Andromeda releases, chances are I might do a live stream. I don't know if you guys want to actually see me play some multiplayer, get my ass kicked in this motherfucker. But if you are interested, I can certainly do so. I'll probably start around, let's say, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys got to figure out whatever time that is in your time zone, whatever the fuck. I'll be firing up the whole console, and you guys can watch me get fucked up in bronze. Obviously, I'm not going to jump into silver and gold just yet. Work on bronze, because obviously that shit is fucking underpowered and whatnot. You're not going to have any good characters. You got to work your way up to be able to play silver and gold again. Hopefully my friends will be on. That way I don't have to deal with randoms, but I want to knock some shit around, and I want to start binge playing Mass Effect Andromeda for a week. That way I can get all my shit in before fucking Destiny rolls out all their recycled content. Anyways, next week I'm going to be posting up the answers to all your question and answer session, and I'm going to be as raspy as I am now, because I'm about to start answering those questions today. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit, and I'll see you guys in the next video.